right, so technically right now, the way this all should look is a little different. It should be like with Mark Hudson right here, and like, and then like, okay, and it should be like some stuff like this. Then we should have some like stuff like this. And so essentially, instead of, you know, we would have like Mark Hudson right here, but instead we would probably have like this, and then it would be like this, and I'd have like Mark Hudson stuff like this, and we'd have like the DragonForce stuff like this, and then I would be like right here on the left, and then Mark would have been here on the right. But no, that didn't happen at all. I mean, this right here should have been earlier today. I mean, my old school nerd could have been here on the left. Mark would have been on the right. We would have talked about DragonForce. We could have talked about his new album, his new music, which you can hear in the background because that's how good of a person I am. But no, it didn't happen. And this is why it didn't happen. It was technically my fault. Okay. So let's recap. Okay, so let's go back over a year ago. DragonForce, that plate right there, played in Houston, Texas at the warehouse with their brand new bass player. Remember when they introduced her? Exactly. DragonForce, okay? Opening for DragonForce. Firewind, Visions of Atlantis, 7 Spires, 4 plates, all amazing bands. That happened. But before all of that happened, I do want to share with you guys something that actually occurred. And okay. So while I was there, we got into the line to see DragonForce, right? Because that's what you do, right? You get the VIP pack, you get to meet the band, and then this happens. Okay, so then you have like, okay, so you have like all the members of DragonForce, right? Okay, and I'm gonna clip all this in because I'm doing it live. I'm doing it live on Twitch right now. I'm explaining what happened. Okay, so this is what happened then, right? Okay, so you have Lee, you have Trosson, you have that crazy American, crazy European drummer, right? And this guy here with the blonde hair, that'd be Mark Hudson. And then, so when you go to a DragonForce show and you're in the VIP pack, which I highly recommend, it is extremely worth the money because you get all kinds of merch, you get to meet the band, they'll sign all your shit. But more importantly, when it comes time to take the picture, DragonForce lets you decide what the pose is going to be. So because Chelsea and I are assholes, we said everyone were doing the prom picture. So I held Chelsea in the prom pose, right? And we made Trosselin hold Lee in the prom pose. We had Mark hold his buddy drummer right there in the prom pose. Of course, which left the bass player without anybody to hold her. So that's why you have that look on her face, which is awesome. Best picture ever. I mean, it's one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken with anybody, much less a band. Okay, so here's the thing. So we're in line, and Herman Lee knows that I'm a reactor, but he doesn't know what channel. And Mark doesn't either. However, the gentleman far right that looks like he's trying to run away from Mark is the longtime drummer of DragonForce, and he is a Twitch streamer as well. And he did recognize my reaction channel. Why? Because I reacted to Yuna, the female drummer from Japan, doing a DragonForce song, the one that we all know, Through the Fire and Flames. So she did that reaction. He loved the reaction. I loved I did a reaction to that. He recognized me and he said, "Mark, that dude's a reactor on YouTube." And Mark goes, "Dude, really? Dude, I'm working on my solo album. Could you react to some of my stuff?" And I'm like, "Absolutely, I would be honored to. Let me know when it comes out." And he goes, "Here's my card." So he gave me his business card. Still have it. I also gave Mark my business card, said, "Dude, when you're ready, let me know." Sure enough, some really amazing things happen. Are you ready? Number 1, DragonForce signed with Napalm. Number 2, so did Mark Hudson. Number 3, they decided to announce their North American tour. Ready? With NANOWAR of Steel, which we love. Amaranthe, we love Amaranthe. And another band called Edge of Paradise, which I reacted to today. All in an effort. I was super excited to get a chance to talk to Mark when Napalm gave me the opportunity, because I want to talk to Mark about this amazing music you can hear in the background. He's kind of embracing that Japanese role-playing video game theme songs that we all remember and love growing up, right? Final Fantasy, the series, you know, all the, you know, Ocean Quest, all those different amazing video games. And his entire album is like that. So if you love those amazing songs and those themes from classic video games, Mark has you hooked up. So I could not wait to talk to him about that, talk to him about the new album. I was excited to talk to this guy. But also, one of the things I was hoping to do was also get to talk about this logo. It's got the whole anime logo with the dragon, and it's beautiful and all this stuff. And so here's the thing. And I was going to talk to him about that, and we were going to talk about the DragonForce tour and the amazing bands they have lined up for it, how excited I was for him. And then I was going to let him know that I would see him very soon. Because in Houston, at the House of Blues, on October 25th, DragonForce will be playing live. And opening for them will, of course, be Amaranthe, NANOWAR of Steel, and Edge of Paradise. Super excited because technically, I've talked to the members of Amaranthe. I've actually interviewed a member of NANOWAR of Steel. I've met Mark and the guys from DragonForce before, and Margarita Monet, who's the lead singer of Edge of Paradise, her and I have spoken on Instagram. Super excited to meet and see all these bands live in Houston, Texas on October 25th. Now, why? What else would that be a very special day? Well, just for those who don't know, October 25th will be my 49th birthday. Yes, I'm turning 49 years old, and my birthday is the same day the DragonForce plays in Houston, and I'm gonna go. So that's what happened today. So what happened was there was a timing mix-up, and the Zoom interview was set for 11 a.m., and Mark had it on his schedule as 10 a.m. So he logged in at 10, and I wasn't there. And when I logged in at 11, he had already left. I missed it. Now, fortunately, the amazing people at Napalm Records are going to contact Mark and see if it's possible for him to do one more interview for me. And if he does, I would be forever grateful. Now, if I don't get a chance to talk to Mark live here on YouTube for all of you, know that I will definitely be seeing Mark in Houston, give him that high five. And in the meantime, I will be doing reactions to all of the videos from his solo album. Because if there's one thing I love more than metal music, that's video games. And he's putting them together. So that makes me very, very, very happy. And apparently, Tori gets to talk to him on Wednesday. And Tori's in my chat right now, probably going, yeah, 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 because she's mature like that. Tori, tell him I said hi. Tell him I said I'm sorry. It was a time thing. My bad. So, yeah. Anyway, and you know what? If he doesn't, it's okay, because you know what? I'm definitely doing the VIPs on my birthday, and I will go up to him and say, Mark, I'm so sorry. To his face, I will tell him I'm so sorry. But if you look, I reacted to all your videos. So as soon as those come out, we're on it. All right, so that's what happened. So this is the story of how I came this close to interviewing Mark Hudson. And because I'm stupid, it didn't happen. I don't know if I should just leave the logo up there, because the logo is amazing. It's an amazing logo, Mark. Or if I should show the DragonForce license plate and the spots right here where I will put Amaranthe and yeah, Amaranthe, NANOWAR of Steel, and Edge of Paradise right there on the bottom row. Plans. We got plans. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.